What up, everybody? It's Rosetti and Chinky. We in a party, a 2-person party. Ain't no red state, and ain't no blue state. We is the black state.
Oh God, I'm glad you're not a rapper.
Live at the probate.
No.
What is a probate?
It's a demonstration.
Oh, professional baiters.
I don't.
You baiting that? You baiting that?
No.
That young college. Come check us out.
No.
Baiting that hook.
Let me see. The official proving of a will.
Official proving of a will. Mm-hmm. We went to the probate.
Like a probate lawyer.
I thought that was a fraternity thing or Greek thing.
No, it is like a probate show. It's a thing, but it's just
what are you eating
a
today?
presentation of the new people.
What are you eating today, Chinky?
I feel like you're being petty right now. I am eating a Tootsie Pop.
How many licks do you get to the sweet center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop?
1,
2, 3.
3. It's chocolate flavored.
Delicious.
I don't know why. Sometimes you just have to have one. Today was that day.
Little sucker pop.
Yeah. And I love Tootsie Rolls. I love them.
Really?
I love them.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I do.
You like chews and fruities as well?
Chews
is different. Fruities. I mean, fruities as
Fruities are Tootsie Rolls.
Exactly.
Well,
fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls.
So they have like the Tootsie Roll ones, and then they have the Fruities.
Right. Yeah.
But they're not.
Like a Tootsie Roll would be a chocolate flavored fruity.
But they also make like those orange ones, but they're Tootsie Rolls. They're like
orange Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah. And then they have the Fruities that are like the purple, blue,
right,
red, pink.
I think I know what the Fruities is, but like you said,
you don't know about the Tootsie Roll.
There's like the
fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls.
There's fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, I'm finna show you.
How was it? Okay, so they fruit flavor is like chocolate in that fruit.
No.
Oh, what?
Hold on. They look like, I'm gonna show you. They're not the Fruities though. These.
Oh my God. Fruit Chews?
Tootsie Fruit Chews.
I never seen these in my life.
Mm-hmm. See, you're not no real candy connoisseur. I stayed at the penny candy store. These
are the trash candies, man. I've always liked candy bars.
I didn't say it right. That's what I'm saying. I don't. No, these are not.
Or
penny candy is not trash candy.
I mean,
this
is
not.
I mean, like our peach rings, stuff like that is more my speed when it comes to penny candy.
Yeah, that's nasty. I don't like peach rings, but give me some Swedish fish, watermelon rings. I don't like sour gummy candy.
Worms, gummy bears.
No, Swedish fish is as gummy as it's gonna get for me.
Chico sticks.
Love Chico
I
sticks.
Knew it.
Chico sticks be fire. Now, you know the long, regular, chunky Chico sticks, and then they got them little bitty ones that's not like crunchy like the long ones. Kind of like you just. Yeah, like, I don't like that. So I like the old big ones.
You like Butterfingers?
Butterfingers, yes.
See, I can't do Chico sticks. When I was a kid, I used to, and I didn't care like just be walking around orange all in my teeth. Now it's like that orange is active tooth decay, and I know it.
No,
so I'm not rocking with it.
You have to eat it in a certain way.
Stop it. Stop yourself.
You do. It's an art to it.
That's what what like the white person F out of here is. Like if a black person, man, get the fuck out of here.
What?
White person. You know what they say?
What?
Give me a break, buddy. Give me a break.
I'm just telling you.
currently in your ear is
the Not Your Kind of People podcast with Rob Rossetti
and Chinky Jones. How's your week so far, Chinky?
It's going.
Well, same.
It's going.
Much the same.
When is All-Star weekend? Is that next weekend?
I guess. I'm not sure. I think it is this weekend.
This weekend?
Yeah. End of February. I haven't been paying attention. I know Zach LaVine is an All-Star, which I voted for him several times. Mm-hmm. So he'll become one.
I don't know who that is. I only know Adam Levine.
Maroon 5, yeah.
Zach
LaVine.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
A mulatto boy.
It's not that's very insensitive.
It is. I'm sorry. I don't mean that.
So supposedly mulatto changed her name. But it's gonna change her name or something. You know who that is?
I do. But I didn't.
She said, I saw an interview after that whole Danny Lay red bone or yellow bone situation.
Yeah.
She was talking to some blogger or media outlet, whatever, saying that she understands that, you know, the implications of the name or being called mulatto, so she doesn't want to feed into that, so she's gonna change her name.
What's a lotto? Just Big Lotto?
I don't know. That's what she go by anyway. Big Lotto. But that's still a reference to being mulatto.
It is.
Or being of mixed race.
Maybe she can go to Big Latte. I was downtown, so I was able to get my cool grade 3s this weekend. Very exciting.
Very good. I ain't get nothing I wanted this weekend. But that's neither here nor there. I won't rain on your
Jordan
parade.
1s is hard to get, man. I'm just sorry.
Obviously. It's okay. I already know the solution to my problem.
Well, yeah, anyway. Got those. While I was waiting, for the store to open to grab them, I went to Starbucks and got me a little chai latte. Mm-hmm. Chai tea latte. Why was it $7? I got it with almond milk, too.
Remember when you said I went into Starbucks?
Yeah.
That's where you messed up at.
That is insane.
I don't even.
People shop. People shop with Starbucks. Like, oh, I'm gonna get some Starbucks. Like, well, people be having the membership cards too, where they reward
where they get
your constant money.
But still, they're expensive. Especially, even I make my own tea. I guess I like. I need to learn how to make a chai tea latte.
Maybe I just need the steamer.
Yeah,
chai
tea.
Latte. Yeah,
latte.
Latte daddy.
But even if I go to different Dunkins, my favorite Dunkin', it only charges me 50 cents for almond milk. Okay. If I went to this other Dunkin' or closer to my house, and they charged me $1.50 for my almond milk.
That's so I guess I'm somewhere in the middle. They charged me 90 cents at Starbucks where I went for almond milk.
That's ridiculous. But I'm also used to paying only 50 cents. So yeah, you got to pay attention at the different. I don't know if Starbucks is the same way. Well, yeah, because some of them are just franchised and they can charge whatever they want.
That's bananas, man.
Yeah, I ain't with the $7 tea or coffee though.
Again, I miss working in West Loop. I go to Sawada Coffee, give me my chai latte with oat milk. Oat milk is of no extra charge. $3.50.
See, they playing the game right. And oat milk is so much better. It's creamy, as far as consistency,
it's creamy
than almond milk.
It tastes. It feels like milk.
It feels like real cow's milk.
Yeah.
You drink goat milk, or you just stay away from all the animal milk?
I never had goat milk.
I never had it either.
Goat cheese, I've had.
I don't think I've eaten that either.
I made a shepherd's pie at one point, and I used goat cheese.
See what you did there.
I winked.
Did you really use goat cheese though?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Shepherd's pie. I didn't see. The thing is, I didn't use lamb, or I think you're supposed to use lamb meat for
what did
shepherd's
you use?
pie.
Beef?
I used beef, so technically it was a cowboy pie.
I feel like I guess cows don't have shepherds. Whatever. We're digging too deep into this.
Yeah. The cows just come home, right? They don't need somebody to come get them.
I don't know. But I was thinking I really wouldn't mind living on a farm, having a farm.
Me too.
Like
fresh eggs.
I thought about it and I think I could do it.
Do what exactly?
Live on a farm. Operate a farm.
I'm saying, what's operating a farm?
Pluck eggs.
Like,
eggs.
You just talking about being self-sustaining,
yes.
Right? Yeah. You just grow like some tomatoes, some cabbage, cauliflower. Can you grow cauliflower?
Yeah, come from the ground.
I'm just saying, like, is that something you could do in your home garden?
Oh, I don't know.
I guess you can do anything in a home garden. Depending on how big your garden is.
I guess.
Had a greenhouse in the back.
That's what I would really like. No, I really want to live on a farm.
Yeah. And would you have a horse?
Yeah. How else I'm going to get around?
I have a
and
Tesla.
Protect my property.
I have a Tesla. Oh, you have a shotgun? What the
yeah.
Now you the cowgirl pie.
Anywho, what else
I was
is
listening
going
to
on?
Joe Rogan, and he said, "Did you know this?" I was under the impression. I think I was taught this in science. Miss Bramlett, shout out Miss Bramlett.
Aw.
You can get an egg that could be fertilized. You know what I'm saying? Like you crack it, and it's red instead of white. Not the yolk, but like there's like a little piece on the yolk, and it's red. That means
it's
like
a chicken baby.
Yeah, it's fertilized, right?
Yeah.
But that's not true because when hens lay eggs, if there's not a rooster around, they just won't be fertilized. They're just gonna be eggs, and they're just gonna keep on popping them out as long as you feed them and stuff.
So
that lends to your farm place. You just don't have a rooster around. Have you a hen, a great big hen, a big fat hen, 9-10, a big fat hen, and you have eggs every day. But you don't eat eggs. I love eggs though.
I love eggs, and I do eat them.
I thought you don't eat eggs.
Who told you that?
Vegans.
I'm not vegan, and stop trying to label me. I told you I don't wear labels. I eat whatever I want at a time. Now I do go through periods where I don't eat meat, or I will eat a strict vegan diet, but I eat what I want.
Wow. Speaking of Joe Rogan, one of my favorite. I love when stuff like this happens when like two worlds collide. I haven't been listening to Joe Rogan that much since he's been on Spotify though. But he had Freddie Gibbs on his last episode. You know I love some Freddie Gibbs.
I know you do.
And I like him even more now after listening to him for 4 hours.
For 4 hours?
This podcast episode was super long.
Yeah, I can't. That's like longer than a Marvel movie.
That's the thing. I didn't listen to it in one sitting. Like I broke it up over 2 days, honestly. And just listened to it. It was hilarious.
What was they talking about?
Just all type of stuff. Apparently, Freddie Gibbs shot a crackhead 9 times and he kept on going.
The crackhead kept going.
The crackhead just kept it moving. Like crackhead's it's just different. That's what he said. You could tell. You could tell, like, he just talked like a Chicago nigga, and it's just funny. I just like that. This dude's so funny to me. Like, I can tell he's somebody who hilarious when you just talking to him. He was like, yeah, I gotta move out of California. Like, I got my kids with these dumbass, punk ass private school kids, materialistic. And Joe Rogan was like, they like 10 years old wearing a Prada t-shirt. He was like, well, if I catch one of them wearing a Prada t-shirt, I'm gonna take it. The punk ass kids, fuck them kids. It's like, this nigga is killing me. I just love him. Well, and I was just listening to him, and like just a lot of his everything about him is problematic with air quotations. Mm-hmm. But like, what you gonna do? Ain't nobody gonna tell him that. Like he'll roast him out of his face. Like, and it's not like he's intolerant or anything. You just say what he feel, and he don't mean nobody no harm. There's a lesson to be learned.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, man, it's just unapologetic, but and genuine. Like that's cool, right?
I think so. I think that's the best way to be.
Yeah, I just feel like
as long as you're not like intentionally.
I love like you're not super antagonistic.
Yeah, but
it's cool to joke around. Mm-hmm. But I think the way our culture's set up now, we just we talk overly sensitive. Mm-hmm. And we gotta be politically correct.
All of that is so boring.
Yeah, I just feel like guys like Freddie Gibbs is gonna go extinct in that world. There's always gonna be a place for him. Obviously, he's a rapper, and he's famous. There's always gonna be a place for people like that. But like socially, it's unacceptable when it should be just fine. It should be just fine. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I don't want to go. I'm not finna just start quoting what he was saying, but let's go listen to it. I can see how some people might be offended, but who cares who you offend?
I mean,
but you're supposed to care.
You like people like that because you yourself are abrasive,
like a Brillo pad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like Brillo pads. They work very well. Wouldn't you agree?
Depending on what you're using them on. My brother cleaned one of my non-stick pans with a Brillo pad.
Yikes.
So it wasn't good for that.
Not at all.
So you see how sometimes being a Brillo pad is bad?
No.
You don't see that?
It ain't got nothing to do with the Brillo pad.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Brillo pads ain't for everything.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use them on everything.
Right. So sometimes being a Brillo pad is bad because you can't get to somewhere you might want to be. We're not going to talk about it. What's next?
Why would a Brillo pad want to be in a non-stick pan anyway?
Come on, man. You see, you don't listen either.
My hair feels like a Brillo pad right now.
It looks like one too.
Can you hear that? I wonder if you can hear that on the...
Yes, we can hear it.
No, you can't.
I bet you can hear it.
Hold on. You barely hear it.
Okay. Thanks for helping us test our audio, guys.
What do you think of? Do you think you're gonna get? Do you still want to get married?
I don't know.
You don't know. Why is that?
Just because I'm getting old. That's really it. Like, I want to get married. I wanted to get married so I could have some kids. Mm-hmm. But
you can have kids.
No, I can't.
Not without help.
Not with being my age. It's over with. Over with.
So, what you think the point of marriage is? Because apparently it's an age cap.
It's just me. You can get married at any age you want to. Okay. I'm talking about me. But to me, marriage is supposed to be a union between two like-minded, equally yoked individuals.
Equally yoked, what does that mean? That's a biblical term.
The same. Like, you're not supposed to be with somebody that doesn't have the same beliefs as you. Doesn't believe in the God that you believe in. And you can see how that can be problematic. Like, if I marry a Jewish person and I am, I don't know, Buddhist, there's going to be some things that we're going to clash on, especially when it comes to child rearing. So, things like that are important. And I think that most people now, there's like no spiritual aspect of it at all. Yeah. Like a lot of people, take these biblical principles.
That's what I was going to say.
They pick and choose which ones they want to use,
I think like a while ago, I don't know. I think initially it was, we were divided by our religions to a certain extent. But like, I think now, especially in America, I feel like it's more cultural differences than religious differences would be the main sticking point.
For getting married? Or when you're married?
Yeah.
Like, expound.
I think a Jewish person and a Buddhist person will be fine depending on the culture that they're grown up in, or the environment that they've grown up in. I don't know any Buddhist people. I don't know if I know they're not limited to Asian countries. But I don't even know what that entails.
I don't know either.
But the thing,
and it also depends on how devout a member of that religion you are. Like it is my opinion that, well, it's probably true of everybody, but some religions do not, or people do not waver from whatever their faith tells them to do, or how they're supposed to behave, whatever practices they're supposed to have. Mm-hmm. Some go all outside around the lines. Yeah. They only are dedicated to one piece of it, and then everything else is, subject to their interpretation or whatever. Mm-hmm. So that's a factor too. Like, if you're not a super serious, like, Orthodox Jew, you probably would be fine, with someone who's also loosey-goosey in their faith. Like, it's like, I grew up that way, but I don't really, I'm not really practicing or whatever.
I think what I'm saying, I don't think those devout religions exist as much anymore. Or do you think so? I
think they still do. But it's not represented. Just like I said about marriage, people, even I saw a post somewhere, and I can't remember where it was, but they were saying, like, now the way we use equally yoked, even if you didn't grow up in church, just means that you and your partner are on the same page, or going down the same path, have the same goals or whatever. Like, you are both contributing to the partnership.
This joint,
like, just take the spiritual part all the way out of it.
This joint venture. Let's say the business terminology. Mm-hmm. Doing a little collab.
So, I think, not that they don't exist anymore, but people just don't subscribe to it. Or not in a way that, like, they're not super strict about it anymore. Like, they'll be like, yes, I'm a Christian, but I'm still
me.
Right. I still got 5 kids out of wedlock with several baby mamas, or I don't pay my tithes, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if I think what's happening is we going more towards the business end of what marriage means. Like, that's just all it means, and like, people don't really want to. I don't think people want to deal with that. I think the a lot of the spirituality has been sucked out of it.
Mm-hmm. The thing about it to me is that people don't want to be held accountable to any degree, and that's really what it is. What religion is like holding yourself accountable, and people don't want to do that.
I feel like accountability is a theme on the show.
It's a big part of your life. Like, you have to hold yourself accountable.
Or is that what marriage is for? Somebody to hold you
I feel
like
everybody needs an accountability partner. Yeah. But the ultimate responsibility is yourself. If I am not holding myself accountable, whatever my spouse says, like, that's cool, but I still have a responsibility to myself. Right. Can't nobody make you do nothing.
Yeah.
But your spouse should be that person too.
Right. That's right. It should be that one person who can.
Mm-hmm. It should be, but
it's not always the case. There's some people who just can't nobody tell me nothing,
or they don't even value marriage that way. Like, some people really get married because of convenience, somebody to split the bills, or because they got kids together or whatever, but they don't really want to have a real partner. It's just a business arrangement. Like, you gonna pay this half of the rent. I'm gonna drop the kids off at school,
and you do that till I die.
So,
and then you think about it like that. It's like, who wants to be? That's work. That's going to work every day. People always just like to say relationship is work. It's not. It's just not easy.
Right. It requires effort.
Exactly. Like, everything that's worth having requires effort. Mm-hmm. Look, the relationship is like the tier 0 account of that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Of effort, as far as effort goes. I don't know. I think there's an expectation to get married too young too.
I think so.
Way too young.
I think that
like, my mom was married for a few years, but when I was her age.
Yeah. Yeah, and
when she was my age.
I think that I know a lot of people. I know a couple people. I'm not gonna say a lot, but I know a couple people that got married in their early 20s. They're in their early to mid 30s now, and they're miserable and feel like, they don't want to go home. They don't want to leave because of the children.
Oh,
like,
that's the arrow in the heart,
and I'm
right
just
there.
Like,
the children, staying for the children.
But it's like, you knew you shouldn't have got married in the first place.
Yeah,
you knew back then that you shouldn't have gotten married, but people allow other people's perceptions or opinions of them or whatever influence their decisions. Like, I know one of my friends got married because they had a baby, so their parents told them that they needed to get married, and they got married. I know this dude got married when they were young. He been cheating on his wife the whole time. Well, not the whole time. He finally stopped.
They still together.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend who was like that too. He was getting married. They got married, but before they got married, he was cheating on her.
And then he didn't stop?
Of course not. Why would you stop?
Because you're getting married.
So?
That's what I'm saying. What they get married for? Like, what do you think marriage is?
That's what I'm asking. Like,
I know what I want, and you have to. The problem is that people don't be having these conversations early on.
My thing is, no matter what, for me, I wouldn't treat any relationship like that.
Like what? Oh,
lying. This is I wouldn't do that. Like that's just something I hold and have. Like so, I don't think people who I don't think there's a I don't think there's a person that exists that thinks like, oh, we're not married, so I can cheat. I think there's the person that exists is like, I'm a cheat because I can do what I want to do.
Well, there are people that believe that if they're not married, they're single. Now, how they...
Now, that's stupid, too.
Well, some people believe that.
Until you put a ring on it, like, I'm not going to commit to anything. So how are you going to learn how to commit to something like marriage?
I'm just telling you that some people feel like if you're not married...
Just say,
and like in the eyes of the government,
just say you don't want to get married.
Just
say you don't want to get married. You want to be
on your W-2 form when you fill it out. I mean your W-4. It say married, single, or widowed. Them the options.
That's in terms of a taxpayer.
That's what I'm saying. That's how people operate. Because you're
not. Yeah, exactly. It's a business. It's a business transaction. But that's like you're not a business. You're a person. But yeah, you do what you want to do. I don't care. Be honest about it, though. Be upfront about it. Right. And if people want to deal with it, cool. But if they don't, also cool. You don't have to deal with that, too. You know. But hey, I was just, I'm wondering. Because I'm almost 30 and I'm not married. And I remember that was the benchmark. And now it's like, seriously, no. No.
I mean,
no.
The older you get, the more experience you gain. You discover things about yourself and what you do like, what you won't accept, how you need to be shown love. And all that changes. And I think you really don't know how to be a good partner to somebody until you know more about yourself.
Definitely. So, I agree.
When you're 20 years old, you don't know what's going on.
You don't know nothing. You don't know jack squat.
You don't know what's going on. So, yeah. Everybody, everybody has to do what's best for them, though.
Yeah. Have you heard about this? This happened a while ago, actually. Gina Carano? Serrano? I'm not sure. I've been reading her name more than hearing it. I'm pretty sure it's Gina Carano. She was
maybe Carano.
Carano. Dang, I didn't think about that. Yeah, whatever it is. She's an actress on The Mandalorian for Disney Plus. On Disney Plus, the Star Wars show. Honestly, weakest link of the show. It's just like she wasn't very good. I'm sure she's nice or whatever. I'm not saying anything disparaging about her character, but she wasn't a good actress.
Oh yeah, it's probably Carano.
Carano, okay.
Anyway, whatever. Go ahead.
She's like a mixed martial artist too. So you guys want a little notoriety. She's also a right winger, I guess. Red Party person. Huh? That's odd. I've never identified as on a political line. Yeah, definitely not. I don't know if I identify as that. That's just, I feel like I was assigned that.
Probably.
I feel like somebody told me, yeah, you're a Democrat.
Probably.
Never really identified with it. Anyway, she identifies as a Republican. She said some things. some touchy things.
About what?
About the Jewish persecution in Nazi Germany and Poland in the mid 20th century.
What did she say?
Look, it's touchy. I don't want to offend the Jews either. Because
Isn't the Jews offensive?
Dang, you're right. Well, anyway, no. See, she was...
Get it together. Get it together.
It's crazy because people is like really defending her. Like, this is exactly what she was talking about. And she's like having interviews with like Ben Shapiro. Like,
Ben Shapiro.
So many words came to my mind, and I didn't want to get demonetized. I don't want to get demonetized or nothing like that. So, or not demonetized, flagged, as we've been before. So anyway, she said the way right-wing people are treated is the same way Jewish people were treated in Nazi Germany.
How could she even fix her mouth to say that?
It wasn't, though. I read what she said, the transcript of what she said. It wasn't in so many words. That's pretty much, she was comparing their plight to that. It was saying.
And what is their plight?
They can't say nigger.
Well. So, okay, she got in trouble, or what? She was talking about the Jewish people, and then what happened?
She got fired.
Well.
Oh. I'm like legitimately like, cool. Like, she sucked on The Mandalorian. Season 3.
I've never watched
You should. Her character should have been replaced with a female Mandalorian. That would have been nice. Yeah. That would have actually been really cool.
I have to watch Star Wars from the beginning.
Why do you always have to start everything from the beginning?
I don't know. I want to have the whole story.
I understand. All the Star Wars except for the sequel trilogy are really good.
Except for what?
The sequel trilogy.
Okay. I'll see. I'll put that on my list somewhere.
The Force Awakens.
You mean that came out just a couple years ago?
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker.
Those are trash.
The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker are. As a pair, I kind of liked what The Last Jedi was implying. Like, they were trying to do something different. But then the Rise of Skywalker, like, skirted back on track. Like, it might have sucked wherever The Last Jedi was going, but I thought it was cool. It was different. Gina Carano. Gotta get back on track. Do you feel for her though? Like, do you think?
I'm a firm believer.
Yeah.
That people fire themselves. So when I have to separate employees, I don't feel bad, unless they didn't. I never feel bad because they did something to get them there.
True that.
You put yourself in a chair. No, you put yourself in the air. I just kick away the chair.
Dang.
Sean Carter.
Dang.
I believe that was on the Kingdom Come album. Most people didn't like that.
Not a fan.
I love it.
I like one song on there.
The Kingdom Come album is solid. I think we've talked about this before. I don't know why people don't like it. I think only real Jay-Z fans like it.
So you saying I'm not a real Jay-Z fan?
Like all the way. You know how I can judge if you're a real Jay-Z fan?
How?
If you can rap nigga what, nigga who, word for word.
You usually say that because you can do that. That's like the one rap song you can do.
That's not the only rap song.
Word for word. That's the only
I
one.
don't
That's
know
the only
why
one
I
that
love
you do.
that song.
That's the only one that you do.
I do. Every time, never fail.
Be so ugly.
I love it. I don't know why I love that song.
That's a good song.
Much.
That's a good song, though.
I love that song. It just give me hype every time. Anyway, so she got fired, and we on to the next. Hopefully she learned her lesson. She'll get another job. She'll be all right.
I'm sure. Did you watch Judas and the Black Messiah?
I did. I told you to watch it.
Oh yeah, you did.
What did you think about it?
It was good. I liked it. And like honestly,
you would have told too.
Told who?
Told the feds.
No, told them what?
You would have been feeding them information.
Oh, been an informant? Absolutely not.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
It is like it's just like two like American ideals of the black person colliding. For black people, the person that's for black people, and the person that's for self-preservation. Mm-hmm. And like neither side is necessarily wrong, but come on, man.
I think that
stop, just like no, don't do this. You know, like
I think that a lot of people don't really realize how young they were.
It was in their 20s
when this happened, and the boy was, I don't even think he was 18. He was young.
Oh yeah.
And you just, I don't think that I know that I wouldn't have done that, especially if me going to jail.
Just went to jail, right?
Yeah, I would have just went to jail. Like
no, I'm not. No,
I would have just went to jail.
No,
like I knew I was doing a crime.
I got caught.
I don't have no kids or nothing that's gonna be really impacted by me going to jail.
And I'm young.
Yeah, just go to jail. But
then, man, it's scary for a black person to go to jail though, because that pretty much stamps you from existence, especially at that point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you just removed from existence if you go to jail as a black person. Yeah, you know what? That's why I'm like saying I get it. Not saying that I would do it, but it's like that happens. That has to happen. Like they say, there's a baby's born like what every 8 minutes. It's a nigga snitching on another nigga every 2 minutes in this country.
It probably is, and
it's hard to call it self-sabotage because it's like, well, at the end of the day, I'm a person and I need to get over.
Yeah,
and forget the color of my skin. Like it's people that's like past this race thing.
It's some stuff that I'm definitely
blown past it. You know what I'm saying?
It's some stuff that I'm definitely gonna snitch about.
Yeah, it's certain things.
And
obviously.
Some stuff I'm not gonna. I'm just not. So, I don't know. But I understand. Like if you feel at the end of the day, it's either him or me.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not gonna be me. And that's it. That's what people. That's basically that was his whole mentality. But the fact that he killed himself is like,
yeah.
And he could have had plenty of things going on or whatever, different things that could have led him to that decision. But I guarantee the fact that he had a hand in that man being assassinated affected him.
He had to live with that guilt.
Yeah. You know, so.
You don't carry that weight.
It's like.
That's like.
At the end of the day, people are going to people are going to get to what's coming
But
to them.
I'm sure in the moment, even, he felt that guilt.
Yeah.
But he had fattened up too. He was getting money. He wasn't where he had a car. Mm-hmm. In 1960, what was 1968? 1969?
69. But
in Chicago,
that's
you know
worth,
what I'm saying?
That's worth somebody else's whole life. Which, you know, he probably didn't know what the outcome would be when he first.
What was he going through at
that
time? To just be like, I don't care about none of that. In the movie, it made it seem like he did, though. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you didn't. Like, you can do all this blustery stuff, but the minute you change your mind, and none of that mattered. Because when the minute you change your mind, you really wasn't with it all along.
Pretty much.
It's a well done movie. I think it was good. I think it's gonna be some. It gotta get some Oscar. Gotta get some award consideration.
We'll see.
It's not.
I don't got my.
It's too black.
I don't got my.
When we gonna
crossed.
get to the FBI? Like, why they not canceled? They killed all the black leaders.
The government and all its agencies need to be, maybe not all of them. We'll keep the EPA.
Right, give them all the money.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wouldn't that be a world? The EPA is the most funded government branch.
I bet we wouldn't have any more catastrophes in Texas. I don't know, man. I want to move out of the States. The more I just think about it.
Me too.
I wouldn't mind. Anyway.
Japan, 2021.
I'm with it. Politics is a joke. And even credit, it's a joke too. Just the whole capitalist culture.
Yeah. Speaking of politics, when Joe Biden gonna send my money?
Bro. I feel like
what happened to all the student loan forgiveness and
he said that pretty much ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Don't hold your breath, guys.
For real, it's looking like an option just to skedaddle out the country. Leave these debts behind.
Yeah. I mean, what they gonna do? What are they gonna do? I have my difficulty. You got a recommendation?
I've been listening to this. I found this Julian Casablancas album called "Phrases for the Young." Mm-hmm. You know, Julian Casablancas is the lead singer for the Strokes. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. I'll listen to it if I were you. It's only 40 minutes. I don't even think it says 9 songs, but it is kind of psychedelic. Ain't the word? It's synthy.
I have to be in the mood for synth.
But the thing, Julia Casablancas as a lead, he's got a wonderful voice. Unconventionally, I feel like it's just nice to listen to. I've always liked Julia Casablancas ever since I heard them on with the Lonely Island, the Boombox song.
Not familiar.
I recommend that too. I think that was on Incredibad.
Okay.
But yeah, Phrases for the Young song. My favorite song on there is River of Brake Lights. And like the refrain, I don't know if that's even what it's called. It's not the chorus though. It's like getting the hang of it. Timing is everything. He keeps saying that. Mm-hmm. And then like he getting the hang of it. Timing is everything. Getting the time of it. Hanging is everything. Like everything hangs. And like you just start kind of like flipping the words around. It just kind of like, oh, whoa. It kind of blew my mind when I first heard it. I'm like, wow. And like now I always like to listen to it.
Okay.
River of Brake Lights. And the lyrics always are like fun to read and decode. Another song I found is called 30-Minute Boyfriend. I've been listening to that one a lot too. But it's not. So on Apple Music, it shares the same album artwork as Phrases for the Young. But it's not on Phrases for the Young. I feel like it was a single for it, but they didn't make the album. Because they got the same kind of vibe to it. Mm-hmm. But I like that too. So Phrases for the Young with 30-Minute Boyfriend. Pretty tight listening experience. I highly recommend.
Okay, very good.
Do you have a word for us?
No.
Yikes.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
I got
To
it.
thine own self be true.
I got something for you.
What?
In honor of Cuphead being on sale on PlayStation Network. His motto is, I think like his subtitle is Don't Deal with the Devil. And like in honor of Judas and the Black Messiah, we'll collab. Plea deals with the devils. It's the word of the day. Avoid those. Don't plea deals with the devils.
That's a very good word. Very good word. Don't mess
because that's
with the devil.
a deal with the devil. My man's killed himself over the guilt that he went through. You could be killing it, like snitching. You don't know who you could be killing. You could be killing the next Fred Hampton. You don't even know it.
Mm.
And maybe not in the literal sense, what happened with Fred Hampton, but like sending him to jail. Do what Bobby Shmurda did. Did the crime, did the time. Now he out. 5 times platinum.
What did he go to jail for?
Hot nigga, 5 times platinum. I'm not sure.
Oh, since he been out?
Yeah. As soon as he got released, it's 5 times platinum. It's going over 5 times platinum.
Was it platinum before?
I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know how it worked, but I saw that the Billboard had tweeted that out, and it was because he had just got out of. I'm
pretty sure his streams was gonna go up when he got out. But
I don't think there's enough time in the day for it to have been played that many times.
So that's what I'm saying. It had to be some platinum before his release.
I don't know. I think it's been accumulating since he's been in jail, and then like once he got out, it was in that. It was, I guess,
then it hit 5X.
I guess it was. Yeah. I don't know though. I don't know how that worked, but like they said, hot nigga was 5 times platinum. I don't know. I don't know the reasoning behind why it just got announced, but it just got announced. I'm assuming it made a big deal of it.
I really don't think you know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, I said I don't know what I'm talking about.
I know, and now you're just making me
upset.
No,
crazy.
And then I'm like, I don't know the answers. Cause
you know, with your hair up like that, you know who you look like?
T-Boz.
Satchel Bob.
That's rude.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend. What's wrong with Sideshow Bob?
He's ugly. Okay, well,
Was all right?
No. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I have to dig into it another time. It just says his 2014 single Hot Nigga was certified 5 times platinum, which Bobby Bitch was also certified platinum, and 2 others were certified gold. Whatever. We don't have to talk about that no more. His teeth always been this big, huh? He has like a really big smile, like real big. Anyway. Okay. What else you got? Anything?
No, I think that's a good place to end it. On Bobby Shmurda's smile.
Okay.
Salute to Bobby Shmurda. Free man.
How did that song go? Like a week ago. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a lot of quotables in that song.
Yeah, I was trying to think of one, but
it's more so just to dance.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good talk, guys.
Thanks for listening.
Peace and blessings.
We'll holler.